Greetings, YouTube. Apparently, I don't have enough controversy in my life. Today I'd like to talk about the concept of outing. Outing is when a person is publicly revealed to be a closeted homosexual. And I feel that there are times when that practice is moral, and there are times when that practice is immoral. Now, if you're a private citizen and you have no public stance on any issue that deals with the gay community, and you choose to live in the closet, you have my deepest sympathies, and I wish you all the best in finding a way of someday coming forward and being out and proud. But I don't think anyone should ever drag you from that closet. You can stay in there as long as you are comfortable with it, and until you feel safe enough to come out on your own. Again, I wish you didn't feel the need to be there, but I understand it, because there are consequences to being out, and those consequences can literally be deadly. But there are times when it's moral, in my opinion, when a person that is a closeted homosexual is actively harming the LGBTQ community, whether they're a politician or a social leader or a religious leader. If they are making political statements and endorsing policies that curtail or remove civil liberties from the gay community as an act of masking, an element of self-loathing, essentially as a way of deflecting who and what they are in the hopes that no one will notice who and what they are. In those cases, I feel that outing that person is appropriate because they are doing harm to the community that they themselves are a member. I know that's controversial. I know that there are people who are going to disagree with this, and I understand that. If a person wants to live in the closet, again, I have no problem with them staying there. I just wish they didn't feel the need to. But when they are actively attempting to harm the gay community, then it's time to show the world that they are in fact hypocrites, and that they are not what they seem. And it's painful, and it's going to cause a lot of problems, and it could ruin a lot of relationships that that person has. But that individual is harming the world around them in an effort to hide who they are. And it is the harm that, to my mind, makes the outing an act of self-defense. And for that reason, I consider it to be moral. Now, it doesn't happen very often, in my opinion. We see a lot of big, splashy public, stories about it when it does happen. But if you think about the number of people in America or the world at large who are closeted, the number of cases of people being publicly outed is actually fairly small. There are millions of people in the world who are probably completely hidden from the world, who and what they are, because where they live or the situations they live in could lead to dire circumstances. And in some cases, like Uganda, could lead to death, imprisonment. In the United States, it could mean you could be ostracized by your companions, your friends, your family. It means that people may deny you access to jobs or places to live. Of course, it would be illegal, but that doesn't mean it isn't going to happen. So I'm going to link to an article over on the Big Blue Metafilter where people are discussing this topic. And it is contentious, and a lot of the comments are contentious. And I do recommend taking a look at them. There's a lot of very bright people on that site, and they have some very interesting things to say. And I'm looking forward to hearing what people here on YouTube have to say. What is your stance on this? Do you think it is ever moral to out a person, or is it something that should never be done? I'm looking forward to hearing what your thoughts are.